If you have read any good children's books lately, you've likely turned the pages of one written by Eric Carle. Mo Rocca spent some time with the author and illustrator whose classic, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, turns 45 this year. Mo, good morning.
Good morning, Gail. It may be a quick read, but The Very Hungry Caterpillar is among the world's most popular children's books. Since 1969, it's sold more than 30 million copies and has been translated into more than 55 languages. Oddly enough, it was written as a side project while Eric Carle was enjoying a successful career in advertising. Not bad for a second act that's still going strong. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, you just wait.
A few months shy of his 85th birthday,
I put it on here.
And Eric Carle is hard at work.
Here are all my reds.
Using paper hand-painted and patterned.
Here you have your greens.
To create a collage like the one that made him famous.
Since 1969, when this book was published, every 30 seconds a copy is sold. Does the enduring success of this surprise you?
Oh, yes, of course.
The story of a caterpillar eating his way through pages full of treats before becoming a beautiful butterfly helped Carle become one of the most popular children's book authors and provided the means to create the Eric Carle Museum of Picture Book Art in Amherst, Massachusetts.
I don't have any pictures from my childhood. That's the only one that's left.
Where you'll find some of Carle's earliest work. This piece is from first grade.
I went to kindergarten and first grade with Miss Fricky in Syracuse. Miss Fricky called in my mother and told her that I was talented, liked to be colors and stuff, and they should nurture that talent.
Carle's time in Miss Fricky's classroom left an indelible impression, one he would carry to Stuttgart, Germany, where his family returned when he was 6 years old.
The first 4 years, there was, I don't remember any art. You got a small piece of paper and a hard pencil and a ruler and told not to make mistakes, essentially. That was the art class.
These are the rules.
These are the rules. Next thing I know, in 1939, on the first day of the war, my father was drafted into the German army.
Stuttgart was soon a stark contrast to Syracuse, the Allied forces leaving the German city in ruin.
Was it terrifying?
Yes, it was terrifying.
So this is you as Don Draper in Mad Men.
That's right.
Carle longed to return to America, which he did in the 1960s, landing an advertising job in New York City.
I was young, ambitious, and Madison Avenue and Brooks Brothers suits.
It was this image of a lobster Carle created for an antihistamine that drew the attention of children's book author Bill Martin.
He saw my ad and asked me to illustrate his Brown Bear. That's how it all started.
The story of Brown Bear was an instant hit and led Carle to create many more stories of his own, more than 70 in all.
This was the original idea.
Though it turns out The Very Hungry Caterpillar began as a worm named Willie.
What is Willie Worm thinking here?
Well, I don't know what he's thinking. He's just fat.
Yeah, he looks a little sad.
Yeah.
Willie now hangs prominently in the museum, but Carle's favorite work is not on any of the gallery walls. It's in the men's room.
Here I have an Eric Carle fly in my urinal.
That little fly in the porcelain may look whimsical. It's also practical. The fly has been scientifically proven to reduce spillage by 80%.
Women watching at home, trust me, this is a great legacy. Kids love collage. Why?
They can do it. Children, the highest compliment, I can do that too.
The space we're sitting in here is actually for kids to
yes.
make art.
To make pictures.
To make pictures.
Yes.
Oh, why the distinction? Why do you say?
Oh, big distinction. Kids don't do art, they do pictures. When people ask me what I would do when I grow up, I said, I will draw pictures for people. Pictures, I don't do art. You know? Art hangs in the museums and at the Met, the Museum of Modern Art. Okay, now.
Of course, the thousands who visit this museum and the millions raised on Eric Carle's books are likely to disagree.
Very nice.
Wow, what a humble man. He's so humble.
Yeah, I love that he says he doesn't make art, he just makes pictures. And I have to tell you, that mosquito in the bathroom, that really is an amazing legacy.
I was going to say, I know you tried it.
Target
Should
practice.
I ask you? I know you. But I love how you phrased it, though. I love how you phrased it, Mo.
And he gave me the collage.
Oh.
Did you learn any
Is it
collage
framed already?
I'm in the process of framing it. Yeah, I did not. I guess I learned a little bit. Yes.
Thank you, Mo.
Nice.